Let's answer the question immediately. No supplement, no diet, no exercise program, no secret protocol, no influencer's morning routine has been proven to reverse multiple sclerosis. That's the truth. If you're new here, this channel is where we break down MS simply, with no doom, just truth. Hit subscribe, because today we'll show what actually deserves your attention, and the reveals at the end. Now before you click away thinking, well, that was depressing, it's actually the opposite. Because understanding why that statement is true might save you money, stress, disappointment, and a whole lot of late-night Google searches. If you're living with MS or trying to understand it, you're in the right place. This channel exists to make MS make sense. Nothing has been proven to reverse multiple sclerosis. That is the short, honest truth. I know that statement feels heavy, like dropping an anchor in a conversation that wants to sail on waves of hope, but it's crucial to start with the facts, unvarnished and clear. This is not meant to be a message of despair. It's a foundation of solid ground to build a more helpful understanding of this complex condition. Staying with this truth can save you time, energy, money, heartache that might otherwise be spent chasing shadows and promises that can never deliver. Because the world is noisy and the internet is even noisier, filled with voices shouting about miracle cures and secret protocols. It can pull your attention from genuine evidence-based strategies that truly improve quality of life. By accepting the current reality, you empower yourself. Stop searching for a magical off-ramp and focus on paving the road you are on. Trade the lottery ticket of false hope for a solid investment in your well-being. So, if there's no reversal, what's the point? The point is clarity. The point is empowerment, a reliable compass through a confusing landscape. We'll explore why reverse is so tantalizing, what it means scientifically, and how to spot hype. The secondary hook, the reason you clicked, is you're tired of confusion. You want an honest broker to cut jargon and give you something you can use. That's what we'll do here. Together. This isn't an attack on hope. It protects it. Hope shouldn't be squandered on dead ends or hucksters. Durable hope is real, measurable progress. We'll sift claims, laugh at the outlandish, and come away clearer and more resilient. Why is the word reverse so powerful? Because MS hits deep. Mobility, vision, energy, sense of self. A fork in the road. The life you planned diverges from the one you must navigate. Grief is real. We want our old lives back. We yearn for normal. Marketers, well-intentioned and cynical, understand this vulnerability. Hope sells. Big promises get clicks. Between modest but significant impact and I reversed my MS in 17 days with Himalayan moon broccoli, you stop scrolling. Which sounds better? Which offers immediate control and a simple key? The miracle headline. It feels like a shortcut back to your old life. Algorithms love shortcuts. Shared, liked, amplified. Audacious claims drown measured truths. Reversal promises turning back the clock. Total triumph beats slow, steady work. Words mean different things. A scientist's reversal is precise. An influencer's is flexible. Scientists need objective evidence. No new lesions. Old ones resolved, relapses down over years, many people. In science, reversal means the process halts and its effects are undone, a monumental claim. Scientists are trained skeptics, watching for confounders, placebo, spontaneous remission. So they say reducing relapses, slowing disability, decreasing lesion volume, not reversed. Online, reversed often means I feel better today than yesterday or last month. Fatigue eased, balance improved, no relapse lately. Wonderful improvements, yes, but not the same as biological reversal. Personal stories are valid, but not proof. This ambiguity spreads confusion. Relapsing remitting MS fluctuates. Relapses and remissions. Relapse, new or worse symptoms. Remission, they can improve or disappear for stretches. This ebb and flow primes false conclusions. Feel awful, try celery juice. A week later, remission arrives. You draw a straight line. The celery juice is curing me. The brain is a pattern-seeking machine. MS symptoms are the least reliable coworkers. Show up, cause chaos, vanish, then return inconveniently. Regression to the mean. Very bad periods tend to be followed by more average ones, regardless of new regimens. Without controls, you can't know if you improve from the juice or just rode the disease's roller coaster. A critical look at reversal claims doesn't mean everything else is useless. Far from it. Your power lies in strategies with demonstrable benefits, a middle ground between magic and nothing. First, DMTs. Decades of rigorous research show fewer relapses, reduced severity, and slower accumulation of damage. They slow brain and spinal cord damage, delaying disability. Not perfect, have side effects, don't erase past damage, but they change the course. Second, lifestyle. Regular, appropriate exercise improves strength, balance, mood, fatigue. Sleep helps fog and energy. Managing stress, mindfulness, yoga, therapy impacts mental and physical symptoms. Whole food diet, vitamin D as recommended. Third, supportive care. PT for strength and gait, OT for energy conservation and adaptations, SLP for swallowing and cognition, counseling for emotional load. These work on the here and now, improving today. Why do miracle claims spread? Hope meets money. Scared, in pain, desperate people look for control, creating huge demand. A vast, lightly regulated market meets it, true believers and cynics alike. Social media pours gasoline. Clicks, shares, comments elevate emotional tales over dry studies. Well-meaning amplification creates social proof. If everyone believes it, it looks legit. Total reversal headlines beat incremental progress for attention. False hope becomes a business, fueled by good intentions and powerful algorithms, leaving disappointment and wasted resources. One storyteller can drown out cautious scientists. Protect yourself. Was this tested properly? RCT? Treatment versus placebo? Double-blind? Stories or one doctor's notes aren't strong evidence. Was it repeated by independent teams? If it all traces to one person, clinic, or company selling the product, huge red flag. Watch language. Science is cautious. Marketing is absolute. Big auditorium. Complex neurological disease. Next door, one weird trick. Guess which line is longer? Simple, dramatic answers feel good. Real progress happens in the big, boring room. Careful tests, steady collaboration. If someone says don't tell your doctor, that's the biggest red flag of all. Some claims are harmless, even relaxing. If it's safe, cheap, helps you feel better, and you keep your prescribed care, fine. Just don't call it a cure. Danger is when it's expensive, harmful, or replaces proven therapy. Stopping a DMT for a natural cure can have irreversible consequences. Talk to your neurologist or trusted team. Ask, what does research show? Any interactions? Beware straight-line stories. I was sick, I did X, now I'm better. Real life is messy, complicated, full of variables. When you change many things, which helped? Often impossible to know, hence controlled studies. Science strips away messiness, controls for luck, placebo, wishful thinking, to see if X works better than nothing or a sham. A trial of 1,000 beats a story of one for guiding everyone else. Set aside miracles. Is there evidence-based hope? Absolutely. While reversal isn't used, scientists pursue repair mechanisms. True north, data, rigor, and deep commitment. Promising frontier, remyelination, re-insulating nerves to restore function. Another, neuroprotection, making neurons more resilient, preventing irreversible damage. This is slow, careful, sometimes frustrating science. Stem cells, nanotech, novel drugs, genetics. Each small success, from dish to model to human trial, is a step. Real hope lives in peer-reviewed papers, conferences, and thousands of dedicated researchers. No single diet, supplement, or routine has been proven to reverse MS for everyone. That's the clear, responsible answer. But the story doesn't end there. If I can't reverse MS, nothing helps is a trap leading to despair. Small wins add up. Less pain, better balance, fewer relapses, more energy with your kids. Massive victories. The big reveal. The exhausting miracle hunt can become a disease itself, distracting you from what helps now. The smartest move is shifting from fantasy to consistent care. Understand your approved treatments. Ask hard questions. Protect your brain. This path isn't sensational, but it's profoundly powerful. Not reversing MS isn't defeat. Many live full, joyful lives. Modern treatment plus lifestyle can dramatically improve quality of life. Progress counts. Now I'm curious, what's the wildest MS cure you've seen? Drop it below. I read everyone. Sometimes the best way to disarm bad claims is a gentle, collective laugh. Your story might help someone. If this made MS make more sense, tap, subscribe, and like.